And a look at the starters for San Antonio. Barnes operates at the 4 with Wembanyama at the 5. Fox and Castle are their guards. And it's Vassell in at the 3. And for New York, they've got Towns, Anunoby out there with Josh Hart. Then it's Bridges, and it's Brunson in at the point. So here we go. It's game 1 of the regular season for both teams indoors. Each one wants to start their year on the right foot.
Yeah, both of these teams have been waiting all summer for this game. Tip off to a new season. I can't wait, Kevin.
Barnes can't get it to go.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over it.
Bridges passes to Towns. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Towns has got the first points on the scoreboard for the Knicks. And so Fox will bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. Barnes outside. Takes a step back. High post shot. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
And how about the mid-range shooting of Fox? Definitely capable of sinking those shots with consistency.
And stolen by Castle. And it's Vassell in the corner. A three-pointer off the mark.
And the way he was able to reach out towards that release had an impact.
Well, no question. He altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
Now here's Towns, coming off a stellar performance against Orlando. Clock at 6. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Now, that's Karl-Anthony Towns at his absolute best. The shot making is incredible from every spot on the floor.
Vassell sends a screen for Fox. Off target from outside. For New York, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Brunson, good.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Barnes outside. Vassell sets a screen for Barnes. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. Anunoby against Vassell. Pass to Brunson. Lets it go with the 3. Drills it from outside. Brunson's got 5 minutes.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
But if you continue to execute at both ends, you can build on this lead.
Now, here's Vassell. Coming off a stellar performance against Oklahoma City. They need this. And Wembanyama throws it down.
And we talk about how Wembanyama makes the wow plays. Wow.
That's a great look at that move from the Connected Cam, sponsored by AT&T. And thus far in his career, GA, Victor Wembanyama is averaging well over 3 blocks per game.
Matter of fact, if he can maintain this rate, he's on pace to average the most blocks of any player in NBA history, surpassing the towering Mark Eaton.
Now Fox, after Jalen Brunson missed it on that last 3-pointer. Wembanyama down low, defended by Towns, and he comes up with the deuce.
And few defenders to ever play in this league have the ability to slow Wembanyama inside.
Anunoby kicks to Hart. Brunson with a clean look. Brunson with another miss. Spurs trail by 3. Fox, no good.
This guy just simply can't find his rhythm, and sometimes that happens.
Shot from the wing. Rebound, San Antonio.
Oh, he'd like to have that one back. That's in his wheelhouse for sure.
Vassell outside. Barnes, screen on Bridges. Vassell, no good. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. Castle against Anunoby. Bridges, no one around him. Buries the long-range jumper.
Well, we know Mikal Bridges can connect from distance. This guy has become a consistent threat from deep.
Outside, Fox. Back to Castle. Spurs working the ball around now. Wembanyama sets a screen for Barnes. Gets the 3-pointer to fall.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Now here's Brunson. He's got 5. They'll kick out to Towns. A shot's good on the assist by Brunson. 7 points for Karl Anthony Towns.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
Vassell was screen on Hart. Barnes passes to Vassell. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. The Knicks leading by 6. Here's Bridges. Here's Anunoby. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them.
See yourself on the screen and you show up for a best move. Let's go! Let's see the best move. Go back there. Keep it going, keep it going.
Jordan Clarkson, he's checked in for the Knicks. Here's the 2K leaderboard with last season's best free throw shooting teams. Number 5, the Knicks.
Yeah, knocking down free throws was a real specialty for them last year.
Spurs trail by 9. Vassell, the bounce pass. Barnes outside. Bangs home the trifecta. Barnes has got 6.
Yeah, spot-up shooting, one of Barnes' really strong suits offensively.
Towns, a screen on Vassell. Bridges gets to Clarkson. Now here's Brunson. He has 5. Here's Towns, and there are the Knicks with another bucket.
Great start for him. 4-4. He could be in for a big game.
Outside, Fox. Pass to Barnes. Wembanyama sets a screen for Barnes. Offline with his 3.
I'll tell you, that's one he typically will make. The defense gets away with one.
And Craig, with Stephon Castle winning the 2025 Rookie of the Year award, the Spurs went back-to-back in that category.
Yeah, of course, Victor Wembanyama winning that same award in 24. Just more confirmation that these Spurs are building something special.
Fox. Vassell kicks to Fox. Wembanyama, a screen on Brunson. And Wembanyama throws it down.
Oh, great decision there. Get it to Wembanyama and let Victor finish as the roller.
Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Thanks a lot, guys. Teammate Josh Hart may call Jalen Brunson the king of New York, but Brunson says, I would never consider myself a face of the franchise, but I'm a leader of this team. That's what I want to do, and I am grateful for the opportunity. I don't take this for granted. Kevin, back to you.
Yeah, staying humble. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report. Off target there, that would have pushed the lead to double digits. The kick out to Fox. No good on the triple.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Outside, Towns. Off target from three-point range.
they've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Wembenyama, a screen on Clarkson. Pass to Vassell. Three-pointer, Fox. Scores for only the second time tonight. Now 2 for 6 from the field.
And that quick shot by Fox is something you know he has worked on religiously. Nice finish.
Left side, Towns. Some nice passing by New York here. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Brunson's got a couple of threes now in the first with the Knicks. And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. And the Knicks, Doris, making some aggressive moves in recent years, loading up for a title run, and they came close.
And Kevin, this after years of patience and methodical building. You give away 5 first-round picks for Mikal Bridges, and of course you give away Julius Randle and Dante DiVincenzo to get Karl Anthony Towns. They haven't quite reached the summit, will they?
Robinson's checked in for New York. Miles McBride comes in for Jalen Brunson. Harper dishes to Johnson. Now, Sohan drills the three-pointer.
And he's selective in terms of three-point shooting, but Sohan really only goes for the threes he knows he can make.
Now here's Towns. He's got 9. Back to McBride. Just 5 to shoot. Good it is. This goes to Towns. And the Knicks lead by 8.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Pass to Cornette.
Knicks lead 30-22.
Johnson against Bridges. Stolen by Robinson. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Clarkson passes to McBride. Back to Clarkson. Boliner inside. Robinson passes to Clarkson. Johnson with the rebound.
Boy, he had a clear look at it. Ooh, you hate to miss chippies like that.
Pass to Harper. Now Johnson fires from deep. The rebound by McBride. Inside. And down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
And Clark leaving no doubt with that finish, folks.
Outside Harper. They set the pick. Pass to Cornette. Now Sohan. It's rebounded by New York. Towns has got 8 rebounds in this game. The drive by Clarkson. And it's out of bounds to New York. They'll retain possession. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest. Going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
And New York making a change here. Yabusele's checked in. The Spurs also with the sub. Wembenyama's checked in. 24 seconds left to play here in the first. Bridges against Johnson. Bridges kicks to Robinson. 5 on the clock. New York needs to get off a shot. And again, it's the Knicks missing. Jalen Brunson has been on display for the New York Knicks. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. We come back right after this. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
Yeah, and what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
Sharing the perimeter spots, it's Clarkson and Bridges. Mitchell Robinson out there with Gershon Yabusele. And it's McBride in at the point guard position. There the group New York will start the second one. New York leading by 7. Driving the lane. He gets it in there. McBride's got 5 now.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
To the middle. Here's Wembanyama. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
At well over 7 feet tall. Inside is easy money for Victor.
And when you talk about Dylan Harper, Greg, just how impressive is his skill set?
A tall guard with incredible handles and elite elusivity. He already has an impressive command of the pick and roll. Harper, I believe, is primed to be a special player in this league.
Good.
The size, reach, the bucket is right there for Victor inside.
Pass to Yabusele. And here's Clarkson. Releases. That one's good. Just his third make. Brings him to 3 for 8 in this game.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Here's Champagny. Still yet to score. Here's Sohan. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. New York leading by 7. Clarkson outside. Here's McBride. He's guarded by Harper. Pass to Robinson. Bridges for 3. Drains it from beyond the arc. Bridges got the lead up to 10 now for New York.
You've got to be aware and stay attached to Mikal Bridges beyond that arc. This guy's dangerous as a shooter.
To the inside. And it's Johnson. That time on the assist by Wembanyama. Johnson's got 5 points so far. And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. And Greg, everyone talks about the importance of basketball IQ. Can you win in the NBA with a low IQ team?
Boy, it would be tough. I mean, there's a reason younger teams typically don't win at the highest level. But you need to take those lumps and get that experience and learn from those lessons.
He's checked in for Jordan Clarkson. Spurs also with the sub. Waters is checked in. 3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. Pass to McBride. Robinson a screen on Harper. McBride misses the three. Spurs trail by 8. Outside Harper. Now Wembanyama. Guarded by Robinson. Oh, there's the strength training. Wembanyama.
And this is what you want to see. Wembanyama attacking with authority inside.
Outside Robinson. Pass to Anunoby. Rebounded by the Spurs. Wembanyama has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Harper the pass to Johnson. Here's Wembanyama.
Smart play there. I don't think we give Wemby's IQ for the game enough love, but he was a pro in France at a young age, and that obviously gave him a lot of experience.
The Spurs shooting their first free throws tonight. The first trip to the stripe in this one. The first one falls. And G.A., you started your career with the Knicks. What memories do you have from your time in New York?
Well, after winning a championship in college, it was great to play for a team in the NBA that had similar aspirations. So many great veterans to learn from and a Hall of Fame coach.
And New York making a change here. Towns has checked in, and both free throws good for Wembanyama.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
There's a good screen. For 3, Bridges in the hoop for his 3rd make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Wembanyama sets a screen for Fox. Shoots over Bridges. Fox, no good. The Knicks leading by 7. Bridges finds McBride. Harper with the steal. And he uses the glass on the layup. Harper's got his first basket.
Oh, nice bucket. This guy's so mindful about the way he attacks.
Bridges outside. For 3. Rebound San Antonio. Outside Harper. A pass to Fox. Shoots over Bridges. That one's in there. The Knicks lead is cut down now to just 3 on the bucket from Fox.
And no doubt Fox has a scorer's mentality. He is constantly in attack mode.
Latrey. And it's Anunoby. That time on the assist by Towns. And that's now 6 points for OG Anunoby. Here's Fox. His last outing, we saw him pour in 22. Spurs passing it around. Wembanyama, no good. The Knicks leading by 6. McBride passes to Bridges. Wants to get it to Robinson, and does. It's good.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball move.
Pass to Wembanyama. Johnson outside. Wembanyama, a screen on Anunoby. Offensive rebound. Johnson outside. Wembanyama sets a screen for Johnson. And he's good on the 3 ball. Johnson's got 8 points.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter. And now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. up for New York. Yabusele, he's checked in for Mitchell Robinson. Clarkson comes in for Mikal Bridges. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Miles McBride. San Antonio also making some changes. Barnes, he's checked in for Jeremy Sohan. Vassell comes in for Johnson. And Castle is subbed in for Harper. Anunoby outside. With the shot. And it's Fox with the rebound. And it's Fox with the ball for San Antonio. Trailing by 5. Pass to Wembanyama. Outside, Fox. That's good, and it's Wembanyama with the assist.
Three-point goal.
Wembanyama's got 4 assists in the game. Looking at the Knicks, they took the win in their last game against the Magic. And the speed of De'Aaron Fox. Wow. GA, he gets up the court in a hurry.
And you combine his water bug quickness with the towering size of Wembanyama. It's a 1-2 punch that promises to confound opponents for years to come.
Now Fox. After Jordan Clarkson missing on that last three-pointer. Just 4 to shoot. Wembanyama passes to Fox. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. Brunson with it. Now guarded by Fox. Nice. Brunson working inside.
Boy, whenever this team has needed a bucket, Jalen Brunson has been there right now in complete command of this ball game.
Vassell, a screen on Brunson. Fox deciding where to go with it. Score the basket, his 5th of the game. He's missed 6 shots against those 5 makes.
Oh, he's starting to percolate now in the second quarter.
Anunoby outside. Clarkson, a screen on Vassell. And finished off by Yabusele.
Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, GA, he knows what his job is. Patrol the offensive glass.
And that's so demoralizing to your opponent. To play great defense and have the possession end that way, that's tough to take.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thank you, guys. Well, this Knicks team has grit. Jalen Brunson said, quote, "No matter what the situation is, we are going to attack it. No matter who's in front of us, we are going to grind." Back to you.
No quit. All right, Allie, we thank you very much.
Boy, this guy doing his job, spacing the floor. He had 2 triples in the first, and he just gets his 3rd to go.
The kick out to Fox. Vassell outside. Wembanyama, a screen on Anunoby. Vassell, no good. New York leading by 5. Anunoby outside. Pass to Clarkson. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
Now, give Jordan Clarkson a ton of credit. He has worked tirelessly on this shot.
Outside, Fox. 1:57 left now here in the second. Buries it down low. Fox has got 14.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Brunson against Fox. Puts it up from 7. And it's Brunson missing. Spurs trail by 6. Pass to Castle. And here is Barnes. A 3-ball. The Knicks pull it in. Anunoby's got his 4th rebound in this one. To the paint. And Clarkson gets it to go on the assist by Anunoby. Anunoby's got 5 assists in the game. There's a minute left in the first half. Brunson against Fox. It's rebounded by Anunoby. Anunoby's got his 5th rebound in this one. From deep, Brunson rebounded by the Spurs.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And it's Fox Fox with the jam.
And the quickness Fox has, boy, it's impressive. Just coasting to the cup with ease.
Brunson with it. 15 points in the game. This one for three. The offensive rebound. Clarkson for three. Wow, he nails the buzzer beater.
And that, my friends, is a dagger on the way to the locker room. That three-pointer stings when it comes right at the end of the half.
And so it's the New York Knicks ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. Well, we've got a moment now. Let's go courtside to Allie LaForce. Allie.
Carl, you were able to build the lead, but what's the key to maintaining it or even increasing it going forward?
Don't change what we're doing. Just stay together, keep passing the ball, keep playing great defense, and just keep making them think and make decisions, especially the difficult ones.
Consistency is a beautiful thing. Thanks, Carl.
Thank you, Allie, for that. And folks, we'll be back with you after this short halftime break. So don't go away.
And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Give me a beat. They're measuring up the shot.
Come one, come all. The 2K halftime is here, and so's our breakdown of the upcoming schedule. Let's check it out. And we're going to take a moment to talk about something. I've been seeing Shaq's face everywhere lately. Kenny, do you think it's fair to say Shaq is the king of sponsorships?
Interesting question, Ernest. Shaq, I do see you a lot in a lot of commercials, but I don't know if I call you the king of anything.
Ernie is right. I am indeed the king of sponsorship. Everybody wants the big Diesel stamp of approval.
Shaq, you ever think of doing any pro bono work? I've got a neat spot that I think you'd be perfect for.
Where's that restaurant at?
All right, looking back now at that first half, we just saw some obstacles to overcome for the San Antonio Spurs.
They're getting cooked from long distance. Defensively, they have to do a better job of closing out.
Yeah, especially these days. It's not enough to protect the paint. Gotta patrol the ARC as well.
And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. It's been one outstanding game from De'Aaron Fox.
He had a fast pass to the lane that first half. Got inside on demand.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far, the defense has not been able to counter it.
And so Fox will bring it up for San Antonio. 9-point game on the court for San Antonio. Fox and Castle are their guards. Barnes operates at the 4 with Wembenyama at the 5. And it's Vassell in at the 3, a small forward. Here's Hart after the basket by De'Aaron Fox. Lets the 3 fly. Victor Wembenyama grabs the rebound. Wembenyama's got rebound number 8 now on the night. And the basket by Castle. Castle's got his second bucket tonight.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
On deep, Brunson. Rebound, San Antonio. Wembenyama's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Again, the Spurs good for 2.
Oh, he's hot coming out of the break. 3 up, 3 down.
The Knicks leading by 3. Bridges outside. They set the screen. And Towns gets it to go.
Boy, what a pleasure to have a big man who can shoot the basketball like Towns. That's a pretty three.
Out to the right wing. Wembanyama passes to Fox. Nobody near Barnes. Trying to come right back with the three of his own, and it's no good.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
Pass to Towns. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
I'll tell you what, it's hard to stop Karl Anthony Towns when he's looking to score. He's got every trick at his arsenal.
Now, here's Fox. 18 points for him. Stolen by Brunson. For 3, Bridges. Another 3 for New York.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out.
Karl Anthony Towns' numbers. He's coming off an excellent season, and he was also extremely dependable behind the three-point line, finishing the season among the top 20 in three-point percentage.
And looking back at last season, his complete dominance on the boards to rank number 2 overall. Absolutely remarkable. Now, here's Fox. 18 points for him. They can't stop the run with that one. The Knicks leading by 11. Well, if we look back at when things began to shift for the Knicks, of course, it started with Jalen Brunson.
Well, I think certainly, Kevin, he is exactly the kind of leader you would want. Is he highly skilled? Of course he is. But he's about the work every day, and he sets the tone for his team.
The basket counts and one. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a three-point play. And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And last season, he was successful 81% of the time when he went to the line, so he didn't waste a lot of opportunities.
One shot.
And that one misses. The offensive skill set for Karl Anthony Towns, Greg is a 7-footer, is very special, to say the least.
The outstanding shooting, the post play, and he's worked on his defense. He may never be elite at that end, but he ignites an offense.
Spurs trail by 12. Barnes outside. Vassell was screen on Hart. Barnes passes to Fox. Good, and it's Barnes picking up the assist. Fox has got 21.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
And it's Towns missing. And so Fox will bring it up for San Antonio. Wembanyama, right side. Here's Castle. And again, it's San Antonio with a three.
Boy, they've been terrific from beyond. here in the second.
Anunoby with the screen for Hart. Here's Towns, and Towns throws it down.
Excellent pursuit by Towns right there. Get to work on the glass.
75-67.
Brunson against Fox. Out to the right wing. Wembanyama passes to Fox. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. 23 points in the game.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
He had a nice open look right there. Towns has got a pair of threes now here in the third for New York.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust.
Get ready to go. Like everyone's watching. Come on, next game.
Take a look at the players who were the best on the glass a season ago. Second, Karl Anthony Towns.
What a season he had in the paint. I mean, his rebounding numbers really mind-boggling. Who wouldn't love to have a guy like that?
Spurs trail by 9. Pass to Castle. Barnes kicks to Vassell. That one misses. Good D by Anunoby.
Boy, he just doesn't have it here tonight, and it's had a ripple effect on this team.
Towns looking it over. Hart the pass to Towns. Good defense by Wembanyama. The Spurs have gone 7 of 10 on their field goal attempts here in the third. Castle, no one around him. Good, and it's Barnes picking up the assist. Castle's got 10 points in the game. The Knicks leading by 6. Hart outside. Fox against Brunson. Shot clock at 6. Over Fox. Brunson, no good.
A fadeaway, not a terrible idea, but he needs to make the game easier on himself. He's overcomplicating things. Well, guys love to score, but the differentiator is, can you do it at an efficient clip? And right now, that's what's happening.
Now here's Barnes. 8 points for him. Fox goes in, and he finishes nicely on the layup. Fox has got 25 points. New York's gone downtown a lot since halftime. They've missed 5 of their 9 attempts out there. Towns up top, defended by Wembanyama. And Towns gets it to go.
This guy has been in attack mode this quarter. The defense might want to intercede here.
A pass to Fox. High, arcing shot. He takes it up and lays it in. He's got 27.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
Outside, Towns. On deep, Brunson. Wembanyama with the rebound. Wembanyama has got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Vassell, the pass to Wembanyama. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Now just a 4-point New York lead.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Down low. Here's Towns. Rebound, San Antonio. Wembanyama's got 13 rebounds in the game. Conceded. Three-pointer, Fox. The Knicks leading by 4. Now, here's Anunoby. He's got 9. Here's Brunson. Releases from the wing and drills it. Brunson's got 17.
Boy, as Jalen Brunson come into his own as a scorer, shots just come from anywhere.
Castle on the wing to the paint. Here's Wembanyama. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake. On the wing, Bridges. Castle covering. Towns a screen on Barnes. On deep, Brunson. A rebound by the Spurs.
Boy, he hasn't helped them much tonight, but they've gotten a lot of productivity from other players.
I think it's fair to say that Fox is in the zone right now, an exciting player to watch. I just love seeing how he can take over a game with his aggressiveness.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Mitchell Robinson's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. Roshan Yabusele comes in for Josh Hart. And it's Clarkson in for Anunoby. Pass to Brunson. Robinson against Wembanyama. Robinson, that's good.
Well, you want Mitchell Robinson to finish with strength and authority. He does there.
Wembanyama outside. On the wing, Johnson. Back to Wembanyama. Wembanyama with the aggressive finish.
Boy, how about that pass? He put it right where it needed to be.
And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the New York Knicks. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. And the dunk by Robinson.
You've got to have a great sense of timing on the alley-oop pass. Fantastic finish by Mitchell Robinson.
Second round pick back in 2018. Stardom wasn't expected for Jalen Brunson, but he's always been a winner.
You look at his physical attributes, nothing jumps out at you, but it's all between the ears with him. The skill, the footwork, the vision, that's what makes him elite.
Well, very difficult to guard the floater. Jordan Clarkson, nicely done.
Right side, Harper. And that's collected by Brunson. The Knicks leading by 8. Bridges left side. Clarkson for 3. The rebound by Johnson. San Antonio's gotten the three-pointer to fall to the tune of 50% here in the third quarter. They've made 3 of 6. Right wing. Wembanyama down low. Robinson on him. Shot clock at 3. Harper's shot's good.
Still a developing part of Harper's game. When he's hitting from deep, Dillon is really tough to guard.
Here's Brunson. Brunson slicing through.
And
they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
Yeah, fundamental basketball here. Passes on time and on target.
It's been a nice stretch for them offensively.
I mean, the communication's great. The movement's been really good. This is solid team basketball.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Shots good by Clarkson.
Well, Jordan Clarkson specializes at capitalizing on what the defense gives him. Nicely done in the mid-range.
Harper, no good. To the inside. Here's Bridges, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
The V just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
I tell you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
It's been all about Karl Anthony Towns for the New York Knicks. Between his points and his rebounds, he was a star for him in that quarter. We'll get you back to the action after this break. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Well, this is exactly what you're looking for from your point guard. Survey the floor, serve it up on time and on target.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. We've got Miles McBride. Towns is out there with Robinson. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's Clarkson in the two-guard. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
The finish and transition, nice and easy.
McBride passes to Anunoby. Outside, Towns. 6 to shoot. Towns is double. Robinson for 3. Rebound by Johnson. Johnson's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And we've played through about a minute here in the 4th. Now here's Harper. Defended by McBride. It'll go, and the Knick lead is cut down to 5 on the bucket from Harper.
You see just how assertive Harper is down low. This kid fears absolutely nothing.
Left side, Towns. From down in the low post, it goes. Towns has got 16 here in the second half.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Now, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Going to Wembanyama any chance you get just makes a whole lot of sense. Victor is really on fire tonight.
Now, here is Robinson. Up top, McBride. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. And the Knicks lead by 7.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive stop.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific play.
And you love to see this assertive play from Wembanyama, refusing to let himself be stopped inside.
McBride finds Clarkson, and a miss there on the triple.
After hitting a couple of threes in the first half, he hasn't had much going from distance.
Now Harper. Wembanyama looking it over. From deep. Harper, no good. The Knicks leading by 5. Pass to McBride. Over to the wing. Here's Towns. Good on the bucket. Towns has got 4 points this quarter.
The problem is the defense has now allowed Karl Anthony Towns to establish the rhythm. Now you've got to double him or get it out of his hands because he's cooking right now.
Now here's Harper. Takes it from 10. Robinson pulls it in. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the 4th quarter. Here's Clarkson. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. And now it's a 9-point Knicks lead.
This guy can flat out score. Jordan Clarkson having himself a night.
Harper the pass to Johnson. Wembanyama sets a screen for Johnson. Pass to Sohan. Wembanyama, a screen on Towns. And it's Sohan missing. The Knicks leading by 9. Inside. They kick out to Anunoby. Here's McBride, covered by Johnson. The 17-footer. Rebound, San Antonio. Champagnie passes to Harper. Here's Champagnie. Bounce pass from Sohan. It's Wembanyama, top of the key. And a little luck that time, but it drops. Wembanyama's got 12 points in just the second half. And so it's Mike Brown here calling timeout. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. Different look for New York. Josh Hart, he's checked in for Towns. Mikal Bridges comes in for Jordan Clarkson. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Miles McBride. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Mike Brown was saying to the team. He told his guys to stay after it, to not get complacent and lazy with this lead. He wants them to keep adding to it. We'll see if they're able to do it, guys.
All right, Allie, thank you for that. Now here's Brunson. Pass to Hart. It's stolen by Wembanyama. And Fox has it in the corner. Cranes the three-pointer. Fox has got 32 points in the game.
And at the arc, Fox has only gotten bolder. He takes threes without even thinking about it.
Brunson kicks to Bridges. Brunson a screen on Castle. Bridges shot good.
And he's on his way to putting up a big three-point total.
Up top, Fox. To the right side. Robinson against Wembanyama. 5 to shoot. Over Robinson. Wembanyama, no good. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the New York Knicks. They've held a 12-point lead early. Hart the pass to Anunoby. A three-pointer, no good.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Vassell, the bounce pass. Over to the left wing. Wembanyama against Robinson. Wembanyama, no good. New York leading by 7. Bridges, right side. Shoots over Vassell. Not enough on that one as it misses.
Boy, he'd be the first to tell you that is a shot that we expect him to make.
Pass to Barnes. Wembanyama, a screen. Fox kicks to Barnes. From the arc, Wembanyama. Robinson pulls it in. Robinson's got 7 rebounds in the game. Brunson the pass to Robinson. Hart outside. There's a screen by Robinson. From outside, off the mark.
Boy, another miss, but you have to say to his teammates, great job. They have picked him up all evening long.
Back to Fox. Spurs passing it around. Wembanyama, a screen on Anunoby. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. The Knicks leading by 7. And here's Brunson. Lobbed up there for Robinson. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
You love the effort Brunson puts into creating for others, working to make sure the defense is manipulated there.
Up top, Fox. Brunson covering. Barnes passes to Vassell. Shoots over Anunoby, and the basket by Vassell.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Now here's Brunson. Brunson muscles through the contact.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Outside, Fox. Now Castle. Barnes outside. Here is Wembanyama. Robinson there for the rebound. New York leading by 9. Barnes rips down the rebound. Here's Castle. Jumper is off. Outside Bridges. Here's Robinson. Now Brunson from outside. That shot no good. Outside Fox. The floater. Barnes fires. The Spurs with the rebound. Yep, that goes down.
Going and getting it. Some high effort play there from Fox.
And so it's Mike Brown here calling timeout. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. Anthony Towns checked in for New York. Fox against Brunson. Got it to go off the glass.
Folks, look out, because Jalen Brunson has caught his rhythm on the offensive end, and that typically means a long night for your opponent.
Fox against Brunson. And that one falls.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
And it is a major disadvantage down the stretch if you can't guard. This may just come down to who has the ball last.
Here's Brunson. After the basket by De'Aaron Fox. Outside Bridges. 6 on the shot clock. With the screen for Bridges. And he does not hit. Spurs trail by 7.
Every second counts now. They can't wait around.
This is the very definition of desperation time. You've got to score every trip.
Rebounded by Towns. Diversified scoring in this one for him.
I love when everyone can get involved. A full team effort.
Good! Brunson gets through the contact.
Coaches talk often about the competitor Jalen Brunson is. Boy, you see it on that kind of tough bucket.
And so it's Mitch Johnson calling timeout. He has decided it's the right time to talk. Outside, Vassell. Fox. Barnes outside. No good from 3. Brunson outside. Towns sets the pick for Brunson. The 3 is off.
Disappointing day for them. Let's see if they go down with a fight.
Well, they definitely have some things to work out, and you'd love to see them finish this game the right way.
And so it's the Knicks with the win. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. Once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Dorisburg, Greg Anthony and our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in tonight. And now we present the player of the game, Karl Anthony Towns.